Pickle. Yes, guys. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Little Pickle.
Hey now, welcome to Freedom Sufferer Cards video number 381. I sit down, man. And today, it is time to finally take a look at the 1993-94 sticker album that was gifted to us by Little Pickle. And Big Pickle, of course. Little Pickle is an awesome channel, and it is time for the shout out before we get into this, so let's get this right out of the way, man. Little Pickle is the son of Big Pickle. There's a shocker for those of you that didn't know. Big Pickle's a good friend of mine. We go way back, man. Same hockey team. We're talking work together. Taking down the world if it was needed, man. I would appreciate it, for those of you that are new, since the last shout out there's quite a few of you, if you would head on over and check out the awesome variety that is Little Pickle. I've seen, of course, primarily hockey there. Some other things I've never seen before, and of course, Napoleon Dynamite was there. We got wrestling there. I've seen Walking Dead there. I said variety, man. And of course, got Pickle Rick in the background sometimes. Little Pickle, Big Pickle, Pickle Rick. That's what I'm talking about, man. So please check out the video description and check out Little Pickle. I would appreciate that. All right, it's time. 1993-94. Hockey fans that were alive at that time. For example, I was born in 78. I remember 94 like it was yesterday. Primarily the hockey portion of it. Most Leaf fans at the time would know what I'm talking about. But even more importantly, Hab fans remember 93-94 because that is the last time. That is the last time that a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup. Madness, man. And it was Les Habitants. Of course, led by the star power that is Patrick Roy. And a supporting cast. They had a legendary overtime run throughout that playoffs. Got Vinny Damphousse. Of course, you got Brian Bellows, Kirk Muller, legend, and Gary Lehman, of course. All right. So we're gonna just go through most of this. I will mention every player, but won't spend too much time. There's a foily per team, and it was Joe Juneau, who had a good rookie year, but man, there should have been Adam Oates should have got the foily. Cam Neely, are you kidding me? I said star power, man. Dave Poulin, Steve Leach. You got Glenn Wesley, Dmitry Kvartalanov. We got Ted Donato, man. Andy Moog, talking star power, man. You got Ray Bork, star power. Don Sweeney, what a team, what a team. All right. In comparison, you see who their foily is, Patrick Roy. That's more like it. Deserving star power, man. Greatest of all time, man. You got Vinny Damphousse. You got Kirk Muller. Got Brian Bellows, Stefan Lebeau, Savardian, Spinorama, Dennis Savard. You got a foily team logo there. And you got Gilbert Dion, Guy Carbonneau, arguably one of the best two-way forwards of all time. You got Benoit Brunet. You got Eric Desjardins and Matthew Snyder. Man. Yeah, that was a good team. Good enough to win a cup. Oh, you got the Capitals here. I'm sure they don't have Tabarachi as a foily. Of course not. Kevin Hatcher. I said foily. He was a warrior. Just autograph fisherman with a TTM of his. You got Peter Bondra, Mike Ridley. This was the 1994 team that I used in NHL 94, and I would sub off all the good guys and bring on Pat Elniak. Well, he was one of the better of the guys I brought in. Dale Hunter, Michael Pavanka, Dmitry Kristich. I said star power, man. Pat Elniak, there he is. That might be his rookie sticker, actually. Kelly Miller, you got Callie Johansson. Ally Afraidy, he had a blast. He also had to come off. Had to bring in Langway. Some people had to try the right way and the wrong way. You just got to do it the Lang way. It's tough. Don Beaupre came out. Rick Tabarachi came in. That's how that worked. Of course, if I made this book, Tabarachi would have had the foily, but Chris Terreri, onto the Devils. Got Gary, a big fan, man. Claude Lemieux, oh, he was... Alexander Seamak. You got Stefan Richer, Valerie Zelepukin, Bernie Nichols. Great career that he had. Got John McClane, Peter Stasny, Sid Scott Niedermeyer. That may be his rookie sticker as well. Scott Stevens and Bruce Driver. Yeah, a lot of the rookie stickers for these hockey players, for those of you that don't know, were actually their second year in the league, because usually you don't really have too many rookies. Like this one, Eric Lindros, Foily, that's got to be his rookie. I don't think he would have been in the 92-93 album. Mark Recchi, Rod Brindamore. Oh, we're going to have a good team here. Brent Feddick, Kevin Dineen, Keith Acton. Man. Pele Eklund, Andre Lomakin, Gary Galley, Terry Karkner, and Tommy Soderstrom. Well, since I said we're going to have a good team here, they took a drop. But they got better. That's for sure. They got better. Islanders. Oh, this will be interesting. Got Pierre Turgeon as the Foily. Steve Thomas, Stumpy. Legendary, drafted by the Leafs. Came back to the Leafs, was still his stumpy old self. Amazing. Derek King, Benoit Hogue. Couple of ex-Leafs there too. Patrick Flatley. Got Brian Mullen, Marty McInnes, Scott LaChance, Jeff Norton, and a double goalie. There you go. Glenn Healy and Mark Fitzpatrick. Couple of ex-Leafs on that page. All right. Joe Sakic. Foily star power, man. This team. Oh, if they had stayed one more year, they would have got a cup. Matt Sundin. That's got to be his rookie sticker as well, I'm guessing. We got Mike Ricci. Owen Nolan. Prototypical power forward, man. Andrei Kovalenko, Valerie Kamensky, Scott Young, Martin Rachinsky, Steve Finn, Steve Duchesne, and we got Ron Hextall. I said heel. Slash you, man. Good goalie. He was a good time. All right. Oh, we're going to have star power here for sure. We got a Foily Mario. Look at that, man. Foily star power, man. Magnificent Mario. Kevin Stevens, Rick Tocchet, also a tough as nails player. Ron Francis, legitimate, reliable two-way superstar for sure. Jaromir Jagr. I'm not sure if that would be his rookie sticker either. I would have to check. Joe Mullen, Sean McEachran, Dave Tippett, Larry Murphy, Hall of Famer there. We got Ulf Samuelsson. Ooh. Tom Barrasso. There you go. Ulf Samuelsson. Ask him what he thinks of Ty Domi. All right. We're on to the Rangers. Oh, Brian LCS, you seeing that? That's the Moose. I said Mark Messier. Foily star power, man. Tony Amonte. Mike Gartner going down the wing. Laying down the shot. Adam Graves. Also tough as nails for a couple of years. Sergei Nemchinov, got Darren Turcotte, Esa Tikkanen, some of the old Oilers crew, Brian Leach, star power, man, Kevin Lowe, legend from the Oilers, Beezer, John Van Beesbrook, and Mike Richter. Look at that two goalie tandem. Can't go wrong there. Madness, man. All right, Buffalo Sabres. They made a big deal with the Leafs. Traded Dave Vanderchuk there, and Leafs sent Grant Fuhr over. Alexander McGillney. Foily Madness, man. That would be another great rookie if it is. I don't know if he had a sticker before, I'm telling you. Have to look. Patty LaFontaine, one of the greats. The best American players of all time. Dale Howardchuk, one of the best players of all time. Two-way forwards. Donald Audette. Bob Sweeney. Had some players. Randy Wood. Yuri Kimilev. Wayne Presley. Grant Fuhr. Star power, man. Doug Bodger and Richard Smellick. Oh, camera almost all the way down. Oh, this is going to be rough. Ottawa Senators in one of their expansion years. Look at this. In their first couple of years. Sylvain Turgeon. We got a Foily warrior for that team. Norm McIver. Jamie Baker. Please tell me there's a Brad Marsh. Bob Kadolski. I would have put Brad Marsh in there and I would have given him the foily. That's just how it goes up in here, man. Jody Hull, Mike Peluso, he was tough. Mark Lamb, Mark Freer, Neil Brady, Brad Shaw, Peter Sidorkiewicz. Mike Peluso was apparently the guy that Alanis Morissette wrote You Ought to Know About. Think about that for a second. All right, Hartford Whalers, Shoebox Legends. Check that out. That's your team, man. Foily, Jeff Sanderson. I liked him. He was quick. Andrew Castles, Pat Verbeek. That's who I would have given the foily to. Got Terry Yake, also a former Leaf. Patrick Poulin, Mark Janssens. We got Michael Nylander, father of Willie, and Alex. Charlie Zalapsky. Eric Weinrich. Sean Burke. Star Power, man. Love Berkey. And we got Frank Pietrangelo. Also won a cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins as a backup. Best of the best. I said. We got defenseman scoring leaders. Phil Housley with 97 points. I said down, man. Paul Coffey, 87. Larry Murphy, 85. We got Lemieux, 160, leading it for forwards. 148, Pat LaFontaine, and Adam Oates, 142. I believe Wayne Gretzky was injured by the dirty Gary Suter. Gary Suter was a piece of trash. I'm sorry, but he was he took years off of Wayne Gretzky's career. Just too many ridiculous, unforgivable, dirty plays. Anyway, Felix Potvin, there you go. There's a leader. That's what I'm talking about, man. Goals against average. Felix the Cat Potvin. I said, star power. Eddie the Eagle, love it. Star power, man. Tom Barrasso, I said, star power. All three ex-Leafs as well. Timo Solani, what is this? Rookies. Joe Juno and Eric Lindros. So that was a rookie of Eric. Beautiful foily Eric Lindros rookie. Madness! I love that best of best list. All right, moving on. Chicago Blackhawks. Foily, JR. That's who I would have given it to. Love JR. Just an absolute warrior. Steve Larmer, another Iron Man warrior. Dirk Graham, look at that mustache. I said. Michel Goulet, where's your mustache, man? Should have the double mustache. What's up there? Brian Noonan? Stephane Matteau? Brent Sutter? Jocelyn Lemieux? Chris Chelios, there's your star power, man. Absolute warrior. Steve Smith, another warrior. And you got Eddie the Eagle. All right. Chris Chelios was not treated very well by Babcock, but not many were. Brett Hull, foily, golden Brett, man. I said star power. Craig Janney, Brendan Shanahan. This was a tough team. Leafs took him out, though. That was a crazy series. Cujo and Felix going at it. Nelson Emerson, Rich Sutter, Ron Sutter, the brothers. All right. Ron Wilson, not the former coach. Bob Basson, Garth Butcher. Funny story. I was at a bar before called Sharky's in Oakville, and I ran into Garth Butcher in the men's room. We had a conversation. Yeah, of all places, and he's a pretty cool dude. I'll tell you that much. Jeff Brown, Cujo, Curtis Joseph. But before I met him, I thought he would have been not a fun person to meet, but the guy seemed like just a cool dude. Expected him to try and board me, or just hip check me or something. Pavel Bure, I said foily star power. Russian rocket, man. Cliff Ronning, Murray Craven, Jeff Courtnall, Peter Nedved, Trevor Linden. Loved Trevor Linden. One of those guys that even if you didn't cheer for them, you had a hard time cheering against. Anatoly Semenov, Greg Adams, Jyrke Lume, also some time with the Leafs. Sound like he was in prison. He also served time at the Toronto Maple Leafs team. Doug Lidster, Kirk McLean. Oh, big game savers he made. Sort of like Rick Tabaracci. We got a foily Al McInnes. This team was stacked. They should have won a couple more cups. I'll tell you that much. Theron Fleury. Love Theron Fleury. Robert Reichel. A couple of short but effective forwards there. Gary Roberts. Beast. absolute beast. Joe Newendike, reliable two-way and just amazing skater. Great player. Sergei Makarov, Joel Otto, recently got the auto. Gary Suter, there he is, man. Dirt McGirt, sit down. If you weren't in this, if you were not in this, you would be getting elbow dropped in the Kingdom of Madness, man. Oh yeah, going down, all the way down. Coward. Paul Ranheim. Jeff Reese. Jeff Reese has a sticker. Right on, look at that. Holy mask. Next leaf. Mike Vernon. Great goalie star power. Oh, Winnipeg Jets. There's your foily rookie of the Finnish Flash, Teemu Selanne. Alexei Zamnov. Thomas Steen. Good team. Darren Shannon. Keith Kachuk. Father Kachuk. Evgeny Davidov. Luciano Borsato. Sid Star Power. When I would use NHL 94, and I would use Winnipeg in that game, I would put him in. Phil Housley. Teppo Numminen. Bob Essensa and Freddie Olsen. Sid. LA Kings, oh, you know who their foily's gonna be. Sid Foily Star Power, man. Look at that. Wayne fell short of a cup that year. Beautiful Wayne Gretzky foily. Luke Robitaille, his team. Another, look at this, Yuri Curry. Bringing on the former Oilers teammates. Every team that got an ex-Oiler tried to grab another ex-Oiler. From all that crazy chemistry. Tony Granato, Jimmy Carson. Another ex-Oiler there, Jimmy Carson. Thomas Sandstrom. He was amazing. Dave Taylor. Corey Millen. Marty Mcsorley. Rob Blake, Kelly Rudy. Marty Mcsorley would end up doing a couple of absolute dirtiest things. Of course, to Brashear, but before that, it's like Wendell Clark knew that Marty was going to do that to Donald Brashear, so he just taught him a lesson, man. Marty Mcsorley cut across the ice, cross, and absolutely elbowed Dougie with the cheap shot, and Wendell sees how big Marty is. Do you think Wendell Clark is afraid of anyone, man? Took him out, left him with some nice permanent eyeshadow for a few days. All right. Brian Bradley, once with the Leafs, and scored no goals in the whole season. Foily, no goals, foily. John Tucker, Chris Kontos, I believe he scored 50 before, as crazy as that sounds. Rob Zamner, Adam Creighton, Michael Anderson, Bobby Beers, Rob DeMaio, John Chambers, he was the worst rated in NHL 94. You got JC Bergeron right on, and Wendell Young, said Warriors, man. Oh, Tampa Bay, San Jose, Ottawa, they were not good. The expansion teams back then, they got shafted compared to what teams get now. Here we go, little bit of Leaf mojo. Look at that foily Leaf symbol. So there's Felix, seeing one of the leaders. Dougie, the killer. Said Foily Star Power, man. Doug Gilmore, beauty. I would have put Clark there personally, but it's okay. Tomato, man. Dave Anderchuk, 50 goals. Berchevsky, huge, integral in that series against Detroit. Glenn Anderson, of course, Bob Rouse took the shot. Where is he? Is he on here? John Cullen, great player. Underrated, I think. There he is, man. Wendell Clark, Star Power, yeah. Captain Crunch, man. Mike Foligno, right on. Jamie McCowan, halitosis when I met him. Mike Krushelniski, the Crusher. Dave Ellett, Felix the Cat Potvin. Where was Bob Rouse? I would have possibly even given Bob Rouse the foily, but it is what it is, man. Oh, Billy Ranford, there he is. Conn Smythe winner, Stanley Cup winner. We're talking Star Power, foily, man. Peter Klima, Doug Wade, Klima known for that helmet. And they thought, that's only one. We need another guy like that. Who was it? Shane Corson, Craig Simpson, Todd Alec. A lot of goals scored between those. Zdeno Seeger, there he is, and there he is. They got another helmet, Jofa. Check that out. Craig McTavish, who needs a helmet? Craig McTavish, he was the captain. Bit of a drop down from Messier and Gretz, I think. Kelly Buchberger, Dave Manson, Scott Mellenby. I mean, don't get me wrong, McTavish was reliable. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten the C. That's for sure. It's just different from the moose. Oh, we've got the wings. They were tough. Took 7 games. Foily, Steve Yzerman, star power, yeah. Dino Cicerelli, Sergei Fedorov, might possibly be his rookie sticker. I don't know. Ray Shepard, Paul Isabart, Bob Probert. Amazing. The GOAT tough guy out there. Keith Primo, Steve Chason, Paul Coffey. Oh, star power all around. Nicholas Lidstrom, that's got to be his rookie sticker, and Tim Sheffield. Madness! It took a Bob Rouse shot in overtime and a crazy tip by Nikolai Borshevsky to make it unbelievable. It was amazing! Pat Falloon, Foily. There's going to be some rough pickings here, I'm sure. I'm sorry, Sharks Attack, but this team was rough. Kelly Kissio, Warrior, may have been the first guy to score a goal for the Sharks. I don't know. Johan Garpenlov, Robbie Goudreau. We got Dean Evison, Jeff Odgers, all kinds of Warriors. Ed Courtney, he was tough. He's one of the guys that I put in NHL 94 as well. Brutal that he got a sticker. I love it. I do, but I can't believe that he got a sticker. Mike Sullivan, Doug Smolik, Doug Wilson, and Brian Hayward. Good goal. Warrior. Last team. Here we go. Dallas Stars. Foily Mike Modano. Acid. Foil. Best American of all time. Austin Matthews is going to put that into a big challenge. I'm telling you that. Brian Prop. We got Ross Courtnall, former Leaf. Dave Gagne as well. Did some time with the Leafs. Up Dolan. Mike Craig as well. Same sentence. We got Neil Broughton, Gaetan Duchesne, Darian Hatcher. He was rough around the edges, tough to play against. We got John Casey. I was always a fan. Mark Tenorti. And if you take a look there, see that mustache? Craig Ludwig. Where's the shin pads though? Can't see. It's like taking up the whole picture. It's all filled up by shin, man. All right. And the cup review to finish it off. I believe it was in 5 games. It wasn't even close. I mean, a couple of games, yeah, overtime, and then game 5 was just 4-1, the score, and the series, and the Habs won the cup, and Leaf fans were forever, ever scarred. Unforgettable. Wendell Clark gets a hat trick, ties the game, gets into overtime. There's a high stick right in front of Kerry Fraser, and Gilmore's bleeding. That's an automatic 5 minutes, but Kerry Fraser's like, oh, well, I'll just work on my ear. I'm looking at it, man. But that's Wayne Gretzky. Why am I going to give Wayne Gretzky a penalty? Minute later, Wayne Gretzky scores. Should have been on the bench. Game over. There's a game 7. But instead, it would have been Leafs and Habs. So it's a perfect story for all you Habs fans out there. I'm sure you loved this. I'm sure you did. All right, for the rest of you, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Don't forget to check out Big Pickle, Little Pickle. Little Pickle is the name of the channel. I will have it in the video description. Thank you again, man. That was so much fun. Just an awesome memory lane, even though it stings at the very end. The rest of it was glorious. All right. Please take good care of yourselves. Take good care of those around you. Don't put anybody in the danger zone. And I'll see you all soon. Real soon.
Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle. Pickle Rick. Let's go. Yes, guys. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle. Shiny. Foily. Little pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, pickle Rick. Yes, God. Little pickle, 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 Rick. Let's go. Pickle, 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 Rick. Let's go. Pickle, pickle, yes, pickle. Little pickle. Let's go.